Hello, my good friends, and welcome to One Credit Classics. It is time to thank you, the glorious members of our One Credit Classics Patreon scheme. Thank you very much to the following pillars of the community: Justin Timpot Gamer, Rich Branson, Prince Watercrest, Brad Wharton, Rob Clayton, Kelvin Cusack, Simon Nelson, Larry Cusack, Ryan Peterson, Chris Dabnall, Patrick Sheehan, Nick Suiters, JT Arkey, Talon Scave, Stephen Griffiths, Mike Gammon, David McNamara, Robert Farley, James O'Grady, Henry Nutt, Paul Ward, Simon Johnston, Simon Deakin, Nobes, Andrew Pye, and Mr. Callum Standard. Thank you, good people, so much, and obviously to the rest of the Patreon faithful. You can join Patreon for as little as $2, that is £1.50 a month, and for that, you get bonus videos and free stuff in the post. You also get entered into exclusive competitions. There's a tier system on the Patreon page, so you can give as much or as little as you want to get cool rewards. Also, check out our Amazon affiliate scheme. There is a link in the description box. If you shop on Amazon, then use that link when you do, and we'll get a percentage every time you buy something, and it won't cost you anything extra, so save that link and get shopping. Finally, check out the Video Wizards podcast. Every month, my good friend Mikhail Kroder and I take apart what was going on in a certain year between 1980 and 2000 for that specific month. We will talk arcade games, home consoles, but also music, news, films, TV, and all of the manner of trivia. Get on iTunes and give us a review or wherever you get your podcasts from. But for now, my friends, to the matter in hand. So, I'm going to have loads of fun doing this. Street Fighter 2 The World Warrior, but what we're going to do is, or that doesn't look like it. That doesn't look like an Aeon Warrior, does it? I can't believe that's what we're talking about already. So the deal with this is, we're going to do the Japanese version, the Japanese Super Famicom version, the Japanese SNES version. This came out in June 92, so obviously absolutely kind of blew up. It came out in America in July, and then it came out in Europe. The release date, the given release date, is December, the 17th of December, I think it is, for the EU release date. But if you listen to the latest episodes of the Video Wizards podcast, you'll hear my good friend Mr. Mikhail Kroder talk about how they in the Netherlands managed to get a copy of it. It came out kind of a bit earlier, so they had it at the end of November. But anyhow, it's kind of about that time. The deal with doing this now is, I wanted to do a Street Fighter clear we hadn't done before, but more to the point, I wanted it to lead in to the Street Fighter clears that we're going to do on Thursday. On Thursday at 6 p.m, we're going to do a stream. I'm going to, we've got a camera now, as much as you can't see it here because we're doing this one old school, but I've got a camera, and we're going to do, I'm going to get my gi on, and we're going to do 3 or 4, maybe even 5 different Street Fighter clears from different games, so it's going to be loads of fun. But anyhow, so that's Thursday, or if you're watching this on general, tomorrow. Yeah, 6 p.m. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get a Ryu clear on level 8. I'm going to try and do 1 credit, and we'll see how we get on. I'm not sure if I'll always try for no rounds, but I'm not going to say no rounds. I'll try for 1 credit. That's my marker for it. So let me set everything up first. Yeah, that's fine. I haven't put the cheat on, so it's going to be different colours, so we'll go old school Ryu. White gi red headband. Round 1, fight. Cheers, Timpot. Thought he might do that. Is he just going to keep... Nice. Round 2, fight. It's weird, people talk about the speed on this one, and I really don't. I think it's maybe because this is the version I played the most of. People say, can you play it? Or do you notice it after playing I really don't. I never played the faster speed versions. Or if I had the option of playing it at faster speed, I never kind of took it 9 times out of 10. Sick. I just always thought that, I don't know. I don't want to say it took the skill out of it, but I don't know. There's something I don't like about playing it at that speed. Fair play if you can do it. I swear, if ever a character loved jumping in the shots, it's here on this. Didn't even have to Dragon Punch. She just can't get past that uppercut. Get her.
Round 2, fight!
Hurricane kicks are both the same on this for Ryu and Ken. So Ryu's will get multiple hit, but it's only generally the boss characters it wrecks. Everybody else tends to get one hit and then sorts themselves out, whereas like the boss characters, first two in particular, Boxer and Claw, as I've now started calling them, because it makes perfect sense. Especially when we start playing different like regional versions. But yeah, them two get absolutely wrecked by the Hurricane Kick. Jesus. Oh, those are we. Shout outs to I shouted Justin Timpot Game, a long term friend of the channel and a Patreon contributor and Discord buffing. But the slowed down frame he sent me of Zangief spinning pile driving me the other day through that walking straight through that fireball to spinning pile driving me was ridiculous. I was a big fan of that. Calling him Zangief Howard. I really like that. It's a great part about this channel. So many people and memes and kind of memorable kind of things. Nice. He really struggles with fireballs on this. You get into this kind of range. Oh, too fast on that one. Not that one though. You get him like that kind of range, he's frigged, because he'll always try and jump over and will never make it. So there's no logic to the order you fight people in as well on this. Bollocks. He loves doing that can on this. Get. Rates 2 fireballs as well, to be honest. Jump back 2 slow fireballs. And again. Cheeky middle fireball. Solid. Bonus round now, is it? The wall, is it? Solid. Oh yeah, you can't do that, can you? Sloppy there, to be honest with you. Still. Perfect to perfect. Takes up to 279.
Round 1, fight!
Never rated a slow fireball Honda, does he? Bollocks. Cheeky. Yes, slow fireballs are death on this, they really are. Set so much stuff up with them if you use them properly. You get to kind of this range. The problem you've got on this with Ryu and Ken, and that continues to be a problem with Ryu going forward, is the fact that your Dragon Punch, the arc on it, isn't amazing really. It's not straight up, straight down, but Ken's is like nearly a foot. It's not like closer to a 45 degree than a straight up, straight down when you play them on versions after this. We're gonna play the like 10 Sonic Booms every second. I was miles away from that. See, do you know what I mean? How's he doing quicker than me? Nice. The key to beating Guile in this quite easily is if you can get him, if you can knock him down once. Bollocks, I'm dead here, I think. Suplex. Fucking hell, that was lucky. After the bell, calm down. He showed me a bit of mercy there for some reason. Too close. Yes. The problem with this version of Guile as well is the fact that Guile was my main for ages, so I never ended up fighting him. So in later versions I got strategies, but on this one he's like still a bit of a mystery. I know you can little Dragon Punch bait him into flash kicking, but I like that. But I'm always second guessing myself on the range with that. That was nice though. I mean, timestamp that.
Round one, fight!
Shit. Nice. Hey!
Round two, fight!
That's him done, surely. Nice, perfect. Happy with that. The funny thing with Blanca on this is that like he takes so much damage if you hit him when he does a cannonball. Like so much. Topical. He's fighting tonight, ain't he? I mean, I hope this doesn't happen. Doesn't rate this. Bollocks. That's poor, innit? Imagine you bought the pay-per-view and that happened. Ryu going on like fucking Antonio Inoki or someone. I love how his block's just leaning back. Nice. He's got such poor AI on this. As old Mike Bison. This is the quickest way to do it on this version. Nice. What are we on 30? That's decent. Claw next.
Round one, fight!
Oh wait. What we're gonna try and do, although I might not get it here. Bollocks. So daze him like that. Bollocks. Solid out the air. Jesus Christ. That was beautiful. So yeah, wait until he jumps off the cage, or jumps off the wall, sorry, and then try and jump over his back to try and get 3 flying kicks to daze him. So here, 1, 2. Oh, he's dazed with 2. Like that. Oh, grudge match. Me and your man.
One, fight! Tiger! Tiger!
Oh,
Tiger! Uppercut!
I didn't mean to do that, obviously.
Tiger! 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 Hadouken! Hadouken! Tiger! Uppercut! Hadouken!
Timing's still a bit off on this.
Tiger! 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 Tiger!
Nice. He's so vulnerable with those fireballs. The classic Street Fighter 2 way is to walk backwards until he gets to that rock and jump back and he'll tiger uppercut him.
Tiger! Tiger! Hadouken! Tiger! 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 Uppercut!
Bollocks.
Uppercut! Tiger!
Dangerous game, that is.
Tiger! 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 Tiger!
Thing is, a tiger uppercut there probably would have killed me, like. Me and you, Dictator.
Round one, fight! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Jesus, he loves this as well.
Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Bollocks. Fucking hell, that hit.
Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
The danger there is you can't fuck anything up. Fucking Bison. Vega. Dictator. Whatever you want to call him.
Fight! Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Bollocks.
Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Unbelievable. You're never out of it with him, that's the problem. Fucking hell. And that, my friends, is Street Fighter 2 The World Warrior on the Super Famicom. Maximum difficulty. No rounds lost. We didn't lose a round, did we? Is that no rounds lost? I can't remember. What game this is. Jesus. But this is another clear we hadn't done before, right? We hadn't done a Ryu maximum difficulty. Really happy with that. Nice. That was so cool, wasn't it? Yeah, there's the 12 character. So, 8 character green screen if you do it on... Hang on. 12 character green screen if you don't continue. And if Chun-Li speaks when I press start, then we didn't lose a round. Brilliant. No rounds lost then. Sick. Happy with this. Very happy with this. Another version of another iteration of a different version of a different clear. Do you know what I mean? I love kind of doing these. It makes me think I might do I don't know. Should I do Ryu Ken Guy? I don't know. That's the great thing with this. I've got kind of the only plans I've got is I'm going to wear gear and play Street Fighter. I mean, I don't think. Well, you can argue you don't really need any more plans apart from that, but 192 is like 6'4". Blanka's 6'4". He has got bad posture in all fairness. Because Zangief's supposed to be like 6'8" or something, isn't he? Or 7 foot or something stupid like that. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, that is Street Fighter 2, The World Warrior on the Super Famicom. Great clear, a lot of fun, and it's just one of the best. It's one of the most important games ever written, really. And if it's second one of the time, but sod it, like we're all friends here. This month's Video Wizards podcast, me and McKeel talk a lot about the arcade games. Obviously, they're at the time, and a bit of the music and the films. But when we talk about games that came out in the home, like this time, like November, the issue's November '92, but around about this time, you just couldn't miss. Like if the 16-bit consoles were just firing on absolutely all cylinders, and there's just no way. Yeah, you just can't go wrong with them. You really, really can't. And this is another great example of one of the greatest franchises ever. It's arguably one of the most important home console games ever. Do you know what I mean? It's just I learned so much about beat 'em ups, but in another way, I kind of learned so much about life really through playing this. In terms of like, I think I said at the time, but like this was one of the first games where it kind of pushed me to get better at it. Like most games before I played this, I would play and then beat and then play something else. Whereas this, I played and beat and then wanted to do it on a more difficult level to see like how good I was, and then I'd have to learn different strategies and I'd learn new things, and that's the thing. Like this is one of the first games of that I can remember trying to put progressional clears into, you know, like trying to get better and practicing certain fights and different strategies. And yeah, I just I don't know, it's just because I was see, I didn't get this either as well. I didn't get this till a bit later, so I mean, I want to say it was 93, maybe even the start of 94 when I first got a copy of this that I could play all the time. And I just remembered losing a lot of time to it in the best possible way though. Rather than what's coming up next, on Monday, or if you're watching this on Wednesday in general, 2 days ago, this Monday, which is the 30th, 5 p.m, we will do the Patreon request stream. So I'll do 4 games that people have picked for me to play on Patreon. That'll be a lot of fun. On Wednesday, this video will be out. So if you're watching this on Wednesday, it's been out on Patreon since Saturday. If not, then you're watching it on Saturday. Confusing. Next Thursday, there will be the live stream like normal. I'll play Street Fighter games in a gi. It's gonna be all kinds of fun. And Saturday there'll be another video out on Patreon. All right. Take good care of yourselves. Stay safe. I hope you're having a good Saturday, whatever it is you are doing. And we're at 1,913 subscribers. I'm desperately trying to get to 2,000. So if you've got like any friends that like video games or don't like video games or anything, if you've just got people you can get subscribing, that'd be phenomenal. We got to try and push this up to as soon as I hit the 2,000, I'll be happy. But that's the next big milestone. I'll probably do a big competition as well, realistically. But yeah, take great care of yourselves. Have a good day, and I will see you good people soon for another episode of One Credit Classics.